The giveaway for 5 Blessing of the Welkin Moons is still on the go. And with that, we're only getting closer and closer to hitting the 5K milestone. Once we reach that goal, I'll be randomly selecting 5 winners from the comment section. So don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe as well. Hello travelers! Just a few days ago, the third beta for version 6.2 had already started, and you would be surprised to know that at this point, we've pretty much have everything we need to know about what's coming in the next patch. From Durin and Jahoda coming in version 6.2, to all the free rewards, events, and the new quality of life updates arriving in the next patch. This video has all the juicy details you've been looking for about version 6.2. Now, without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the video. Starting off with the new banners. I'm pretty sure many of you have already know about the characters we're getting, but for those who don't have a clue at this point, we're getting Durin as our new 5-star Pyro sub-DPS unit, who wields a sword and benefits heavily from attack percentage. His playstyle and his kit revolves heavily around off-field Pyro reaction damage, making him a strong option for both reaction-based and pure Pyro teams. Moving on, the other new character we're getting alongside Durin is none other than Jahoda, a 4-star MO user who works as a support and scales with HP percentage. As of now, according to beta testers, her kit might seem a bit underwhelming at first. The main reason for that is because her kit seems to be mainly focused on buffing Pyro characters, which honestly isn't any better than existing MO units such as Sucrose or Lynette. Also, her buffs for other elements are noticeably weaker in comparison. Because of that, she doesn't fit too well into many existing team comps. Anyway, moving on to the rerun characters. Since Durin is going to be the only new 5-star character, the rest of the characters will be rerun units. So in the first phase, we are expected to get Durin as our new 5-star character, followed by Veni as the Arcan rerun. And in the second phase, we are expected to get Varessa as the rerun candidate, followed by XILONEN joining her in this patch. This banner lineup has been confirmed by several reliable sources, so there's a pretty high chance that we might see the actual results in the livestream as well. Moving on, here's the list of all the 4-star characters that'll be appearing on the 6.2 banners. As of now, it hasn't been confirmed which phase they'll appear in yet, but we'll get that info soon as more details emerge. Alongside that, the main event of version 6.2 is expected to happen in Dragonspine, and since we got a free character this time, players will be able to get a free weapon in the next event. As for its passive and stats, this new weapon, also known as the Rainstring of the Rainbow Serpent, has a 510 base attack, which provides up to 45.9% energy recharge at max level. As for its passive, it increases the character's attack by 28% at Refinement Rank 1, and goes up to 56% attack at Refinement Rank 5 whenever they attack an opponent. This effect remains active even when the character is off-field, making it a solid choice for characters like Fischl or Cole. With that, we are also expected to see the new world boss, also known as the Landrover Mechanized Fortress, who will appear in this patch. And since there won't be any new map expansion in 6.2, this boss will likely appear near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, similar to how we got the XILONEN boss back in version 5.1. In terms of gameplay mechanics, this new boss actually has a pretty unique mechanic that's all about managing its resistance and breaking its shield at the right time. At the start of the fight, the super heavy Landrover has extremely high resistance to every element, making it really tough to deal damage. But once it takes enough pyro damage or applications, specifically about 120%, it enters a cooling state, which lowers its resistances a bit. During this cooling phase, it generates a cryo shield. If you manage to destroy this shield in time, it'll become weakened and all of its resistances will drop even further, letting you deal way more damage. However, if you fail to break that shield before the timer runs out, the boss will fully recover and return to its initial high resistance state, forcing you to repeat the process again. The shield itself lasts around 18 seconds and is quite strong, but breaking it causes the boss to lose about 30% of its current HP instantly. So a good pyro applicator and timing your attacks will be really necessary for this boss. Now that we're done with the new banners, free event rewards, and the new world boss, let's take a look at the new quality of life changes and the total amount of Primogmes players will be able to collect in the next patch. Starting off with the new quality of life updates. The first change we have is to the Sanctifying Elixir. From version 6.2 onwards, players can now generate 2 artifacts pieces from each set instead of just 1, making it much easier to obtain multiple pieces at once without waiting for another patch. Next change we have is to the daily commissions, which will now provide additional rewards on completion. These additional rewards can include artifacts, weapon materials, and even ascension resources, giving players more value for completing their dailies every day. Moving on, there will be a new questline called Witch's Homework. After completing all the Witch's Homework quests, players will be able to choose one of the following characters to join their party, which currently includes Fischl, Sucrose, and Razor. And finally, for those who enjoy the rhythm minigame, the repertoire of myriad melodies now allows players to PvP in the music game. That means you can now challenge your friends or other travelers to see who can hit the most notes and score the highest, making the feature a lot more fun and competitive. Now, let's take a look at the total Primogmes you can collect in version 6.2. Starting with daily commissions. If you complete them every day, you'll earn a total of 2,520 Primogmes by the end of the update. On December 3rd, players will also receive 600 Primogmes as part of the server maintenance compensation. The main event of 6.2 will grant a total of 1,000 Primogmes alongside a free 4-star weapon and other upgrade materials. Outside of the main event, there will be 3 mini-events providing 1,160 Primogmes combined. These events are simple, featuring combat challenges, puzzles, and mini-games. Additionally, character trials will reward 80 Primogmes just for testing new characters, making it an effortless way to grab extra rewards. Moving on. Although there won't be new exploration areas or any new map, but the main story or the Arcane quest will grant players 590 Primogmes and 2 wishes, along with 300 Primogmes for completing other world quests and Durin story quests. Next up we have is the Imaginarium Theater, which resets once, offering up to a total of 1,000 Primogmes. Meanwhile, Spiral Abyss will reset once, granting 800 Primogmes for a full clear, along with Stygian Onslaught giving 450 Primogmes on clearing hard difficulty. Players can also obtain free fates through Paimon Bargain Shop, which will reset once during this update, which will provide 5 intertwined fates and 5 acquaint fates. On top of that, the 6.3 special program will release redemption codes for 300 Primogmes, but they're time sensitive, so be sure to claim them quickly. Now, if you combine everything together, free-to-play players can collect around 9,920 Primogmes or 62 pulls. With the blessing of the Welkin Moon, this total increases to 13,835 Primogmes or 86 pulls. And for those getting both the Battle Pass and Welkin Moon, you could reach a total of 15,155 Primogmes or 94 pulls, giving you an even better shot at pulling your desired characters. And that brings us to the end of the video, with all the exciting content coming in the next versions, along with new characters and banners. There's definitely a lot to look forward to. I hope this video helped give you a clear overview of what to expect. And as always, I'll keep you updated with more details as they emerge. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.